Welcome, 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 everybody, to another edition of Black Wealth Empowerment Live. My name is Daryl Muhammad, coming to you from Houston, Texas. We pray and hope that you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Welcome, brothers and sisters, for another exciting broadcast of Black Wealth Empowerment Live, where you learn everything about money, entrepreneurship, sales, and marketing, personal development. We are here, brothers and sisters, to share with you information from the best of the best in these areas, and to share with you information that you can get from a very few places and is not known to the common citizen. All right, because that's the only way we're going to be able to make it as a people through these trying times economically here in America. So we want to welcome you. We want you to go ahead and put on your thinking cap to stay in school, and go ahead and get your pad and pencil ready, so we can share with you a lot of information. We're going to share some inspiration, because you know we're people, very spiritual people, and we got to have that inspiration piece, and we can also have that piece for your mind, so you can have action steps to take, so you can build black wealth, not just for you, not just for your family, but you can only build wealth by affecting the community that you serve. All right, so with that being said, let's roll it right over to our brother. He's back from, he wasn't with us last time, but we happen to have him with us, our inspirational piece of the program. Our brother, we just wanted to come on real quick and welcome you to Black Wealth Empowerment Live. No other than the Courage Coach, our very own Rodney Assad Muhammad. Brother Rodney, are you there?
Yes, sir, Brother Daryl. I am here. Assalamu alaikum to the Black Wealth Empowerment family, Brother Daryl, and our Sister Brandy. I am Rodney Assad Muhammad, your Courage Coach. I am actually coming in live from East Lansing, Michigan. Maybe a couple of weeks ago, I was in Alaska and doing some things up in Alaska, and so a lot of moving around, of course, so it's sort of like the opposite ends of the country. So, but we're here, we're excited, we're fired up, we're ready to go. A little bit tired, but no ways tired to where we won't, give you everything we got. We want to empty out what we have inside of us into to you all who are watching us live, and those who will ultimately watch the rebroadcast. So again, I want you to really strap in. I want you to make sure you have your pen and pad. I want you to really make sure that you have your mind open to receive whatever it is that's going to come forth from this broadcast. We're here to serve you. And so if you're really open, then you'll get something out of it. I pretty much can guarantee that you're going to get something of value out of this broadcast, and then you're going to want to share it with somebody else. I'm pretty sure of that. So, Brother Daryl, I'm going to swing it back over to you, and I'm really, I don't know what I'm going to say today, what it is, but there's something. I believe that the Creator is going to bring something to my mind that's going to help not only those who are watching, but myself as well, because I like to give a message that I need. I don't want to just, I'm not talking to people. I want to get a message that I need. So you can hear me is because here's the message that Rodney needs for the day. So a little inspiration. See, the Courage Coach needs a coach. So, Brother Daryl, back over to you.
All right, all right. Thank you very much, Courage Coach. Yeah, we can't wait to hear and see how God is going to use you and use all of us in this broadcast. Brothers and sisters, we have a treasure chest of knowledge to bring to you between Rodney and I, and Sister Brandy, and the guests that we bring on here. We're going to finish this year off strong. I hope you're watching. I hope you're counting 6 days, 25 days left in this year. All right? Don't get on cruise control, brothers and sisters. This is freedom time, right? It's not how you start the race that makes the difference. It's how you finish the race and run the race, right? So you want to finish strong, and that's what we're going to bring to you this broadcast and the next couple of broadcasts. We want to speak to you. We want to speak to that spirit inside of you that won't let you quit, that won't let you die. That's what the Courage Coach is going to do. That's his inspirational piece that he's going to bring to you. But we want to make sure, my job is make sure you focus on the main thing, right? You keep the main thing the main thing. And after inspiration comes mammon, right? After the inspiration come mammon. After you have been inspired, right? Then you need to be motivated. You need to be pointed. You need to be pointed in the right direction. So with that being said, I see we have our sister here, our membership coordinator, Sister Brandy Muhammad. She's doing a lot of things. Allah is blessing her. God is blessing her. She's moving. So she's between moving and being a mother and being a wife and all the things that she does. But she happened to pop on real quick, so we want to make sure we bring her on so she can welcome everybody, because we missed our sister the last broadcast, and we want to bring her on right now. Sister Brandy, mic check, mic check. Can you hear us?
Yes, sir, Brother Darrell. Are you able to hear me?
Loud and clear, sister. Take it away.
All right, praise be to Allah. Assalamu alaikum, family. I pray all is well. As Brother Darrell stated, we are, as a family, in some transitional phases, but Allah is God. And so, as we say, He is the ultimate knower, He is the ultimate planner, and all we can do is just walk in and with our faith and let Him do the rest. Because, hey, if it wasn't for Him, I don't know where I would be. And so I just praise God, praise Allah for everything that He continues to do in my life and help me to stay a sincere believer in the best way I can. Yeah, you can see the house. We have boxes all over. I didn't realize how many books I had. It is amazing. We have books all over the place. So let me just put a public service announcement out. If anybody has any bookshelves they would like to ship my way, feel free. All right. Brother Darrell, thanks for giving me the quick second. I would definitely jump back on and give my testimony when it's time. All right. I will talk with you guys very soon. Assalamu alaikum.
All right. Well, alaikum salam. Thank you, Sister Brandy. Go ahead and go through those Pindi members, if you will. Kind of click on them and see if make sure they're acceptable for us. They meet our criteria. And I looked at a few of them, but if you can go ahead and maybe start from the bottom, since I started from the top and was working my way down, okay? And we can see if they qualify. All right. Okay, brothers and sisters. So as always, you know, Black Wealth Empowerment Live is about giving. It's about sharing. That is your price for admission. That is your price for admission, right? So we want to make sure that you share. Now, if this is your first time here, we want to tell you welcome, 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 right? Welcome. We recently opened the doors for all of our people. It doesn't matter what fraternity you belong to, or sorority you belong to, or what church you belong to, even if you don't go to church. Right? If you're blue collar, white collar, if you have no collar at all, right? But if you're about building wealth for not just you, not just your family, but most importantly, your community, brothers and sisters, you're at the right place. Black Wealth Empowerment Live is that place where we're going to inspire you. We're going to give you all the nuggets that you need in order to go out there and reclaim our cities, right? Reclaim our neighborhood, right? Reclaim our economy, right? Now this portion or these episodes that we've been broadcasting have been entitled Economic Justice or Else. Not a moment, but a movement. But a movement, ladies and gentlemen. You know, and you need to be a part of that movement. If you want to be a part of that movement, if that's in your spirit, then you're at the right place at the right time. Because that's what we're about here at Black Wealth Empowerment. Black Wealth Empowerment. All right, that's what time it is, and I'm going to touch on that a little bit later on in the broadcast. But we're going hard for an hour. We're going to hit it and quit it. All right, because a part of being successful, a part of building wealth, brothers and sisters, is being efficient. Right, being efficient and very resourceful. Okay, so you need to get on time, get on with the right mind frame, and get on ready to take some notes, you know, because what you're going to learn here and the spirit in which you're going to learn it, you can't get that from anywhere else. I haven't seen it anywhere else. Brother Rodney's out there, you know, in that space. I'm in the space, Sister Brandon in the space. So we don't see it. We're not like a lot of these detached black folks that, you know, not associated with the community, right? And wonder why they're not aware of what's going on in the community, right? We're not like a lot of black folks that are kind of like white folks who got black friends and think they in tune. You know, you got some black folks like that, got black friends and think they in tune with the community. That's not us. We're in the community, right? We have our thumb on the pulse and we're watching and seeing what's going on. That's why the message and the information and the guests we bring, brothers and sisters, are so timely, right? It's so timely, right? There's a saying that goes, how's it go, Coach? Nothing can stop an idea whose time has come. Whose time has come. An idea out of time bears no fruit. So by you being here and being here week after week after week, you're going to get bits and pieces of the puzzle, you know, and life is like that. You get pieces of the puzzle that you can't use right now, but you know you need. So you put that puzzle off to the side. See, and that's why the coach and I, we're constantly learning, we're constantly reading, because we're looking for these pieces of the puzzle that we know we need, and we take the pieces as it presents itself to us, right? So we take it as it presents itself to us. It may appear that it comes out of order, right? But we say, I need that piece, so let me get it and put it off to the side. Let me get that piece and put it off to the side, right? Sister Brandon can tell you, you know, she's a professional baker, and she's buying, you know, flour and stuff like that. Sometimes you got to buy stuff when it's on sale, not just when you need it. Is that right, Sister Brandon? If brown flour wheat flour go on sale, you better get it then, even though you don't need any right now, because when you need something, that might not be on sale. That's how you have to look at this information that we're sharing with you here at Black Wealth Empowerment, and that's how you should look at all information that's relevant to what you need to progress, what you need to build wealth for you, your family, but most importantly, brothers and sisters, our community, your community, right? Every wide awake, conscious people look out for their community first, right? And now it's time for us to do that, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But those of you who've been with us before, your regulars, welcome, welcome, welcome. We need for you to go into the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group right now. You know where to go, and start putting in your stuff. So in about 15 minutes, Sister Brandy can do her piece. She can bring in, welcome the guests, and recognize those of you who are here already. So go ahead and go to the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group and let us know where you're coming from. Let us know who you represented. Let us know what church, what sorority, what organization you belong to, what business you belong to, brothers and sisters. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter if it's part-time business, if it's a spare time business. It doesn't matter even if it's a hobby. A lot of people have taken hobbies, and the hobby outgrew itself into a business, right? Outgrew itself into a business. So whatever it is that you do on the side to get your hustle on, right? Then put that in the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook book. You know why? Because we have over, I think, about 800 and some odd members. And, you know, one thing that I've learned, Courage Coach, is that, you know, when it comes to this social media, I would probably say, I don't know, more people do watching than they do socializing, right? They do more watching than socializing. And I wish there was a way where you can know if someone's peeping at your page but not saying anything, right? And I say that to say this, that's okay, because, you know, there's no compulsion in any religion. We can't make them participate. We can't make our members participate. That's why, brothers and sisters, you got to post your information up. So when the looky looks, meaning that's all they do is look, right? They might like your photo or something, but they do more looking than anything else. When they scroll through and they see what you do, and it might be something they're interested in, it might be something that their subconscious mind registers, then they can come back and patronize you, right? Because we have to start getting into consciously, purposefully circulating dollars with black businesses, all right? With black businesses. So go ahead and share it right now, brothers and sisters. You see those tabs right above your head, those tabs right above your head. It makes it easy for you to share. Click, click, boom, click, click, boom, click, boom, right? So all you have to do is just share. So you see those tabs right above your head, and those watching on the replay, you can do the same thing too. We don't want to leave anybody out. People have different schedules. You're on different time zones. We have folks in Japan watching us and around the world. So go ahead and hit those tabs right now as I speak. Go ahead and hit those tabs right above my head. Do the Facebook like. Do the Facebook share. Put in there hashtag BWE Hangout space We Are Live. Join us. Hashtag, just remember this always. This has been the same hashtag, Sister Brandy, for now 62 broadcasts, right? Hashtag BW Hangout space We Are Live space join us. And put the same thing in Twitter. Put the same thing in G+, that's Google+. Put the same thing in Pinterest and whatever else is up there that you have an account. Put that up there, brothers and sisters, right now and share. Share. The scripture says it's better to give than receive, right? Better to give than receive. Don't you know you're going to have to give before you receive any kind of wealth? Any kind of wealth that you're seeking, wealth of health, it doesn't matter, wealth of mind, right? Whatever it is, you're going to have to give. You're going to have to give towards the thing that you're trying to get. See, that's a principle. The coach can cover that maybe in 2016. We're going to start hitting these principles, right, that you can just take with you as nuggets and keep pushing, right? Get it and go. Get it and go. Get it to go, right? Drive through, baby. Get it to go. So you're going to have to learn how to share. And you share freely. You don't share grudgingly. You share freely, right? You share with joy. You share with happiness. We are showing you these things right here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live, brothers and sisters, that you're going to need. See, everybody else, or I should say the majority of the world, want to give you bits and pieces, just little bits and pieces. But what would a cake be if it just had sugar? You had a whole bunch of sugar, right? Where would a grocery store be if it didn't have everything you need there to bake the cake? You had to go to 4 and 5 different places. And where would Walmart be if they didn't have everything you need of consumer goods, right? General consumer goods all in one place. That's why Walmart is the #1 retail store in the world. They have every common good you need in one place. So we're here at Black Wealth Empowerment, brothers and sisters, to give you the cornerstone nuggets, right? To give you the cornerstone nuggets that you need. So this can be your one-stop shop, your Walmart when it comes to Black Wealth Empowerment. Black, let me just break it down for you real quick. Black people with a black consciousness, right? With a consciousness of self-determination, a consciousness of self-pride, a consciousness of being proud and happy that God chose them to be black. Not black color alone, but black consciousness, right? Thinking for the whole and not just for yourself. That's what black is. Black is all-encompassing, right? So that's the first word in Black Wealth Empowerment. Then wealth in general. Health is wealth, right? Health is wealth. Then you have your money. Then you have your relationships, right? That's what the coach covers. See, there's only two parts to the equation. It's the spiritual realm that you don't see, and then it's the physical realm that you do see. Everything is found in one of those two pieces, brothers and sisters, the yin and the yang, right? So that's what you're going to get here. You're going to get those components that you need to understand what wealth really is. What is wealth, right? If I make $100,000, that means I'm more wealthy than the man that makes 50? Not necessarily, right? Man that make 100 might be killing himself. He might not have any relationship with his family. His wife don't know who he is. And a person making 50, jogging, right? Eating good food, laughing and kidding, joking with their children. And the wife just love them to death. Husband just love them to death, right? So that's what you're learning here, right? The black definition of wealth. Our wealth should be different than other people's form of wealth, right? So black consciousness with the understanding of wealth for the purpose of empowerment. For the purpose of empowerment. Right? You don't have to be wealthy just to empower you and your family. Wealth is not required for that. Right? And if so, not a whole bunch of wealth. But if we're going to try to empower the community, our community, then it requires a whole lot more wealth and blackness than what you and your family can consume. Right? Charity starts at home, then spreads abroad. So you have enough for yourself, but it's with the intention to have surplus or overflow for your community. right? That's what this is. That's what we're doing here, and that's what we're going to spearhead, and we're going to drive forward with this Justice or Else movement. Add the economic piece on this broadcast, and we're going to push through to 2016 because it's not a moment, it's a movement. Brothers and sisters, if you hear and you just want to check it out and see, and I'm gonna watch it for a little while. If it doesn't capture me, you know what I'm saying? Then I got to move on because I'm just we just surfing, right? We just surf. We surf on everything. We just surf, right? Then you're missing the movement. You got a whole bunch of moments together. You got a moment on Facebook. You got a moment on Twitter. You got a moment on here. And you got a moment over there. And you got a moment with this person. See, you get in the habit of a whole bunch of moments. But you ain't making no movement. And wonder why your life is not progressing because you got a whole bunch of moments and no movement. All right? So go ahead and put your information there in the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group. Now, if you're here for the first time, you say, well, Daryl, I want to get involved. Oh, man, you saying some stuff. Oh, this sounds like it's going to be good. I want to get in on the conversation. Good. Because those are the kind of people we're looking for. So you need to click on the link below that says Live Virtual Networking. Live Virtual Networking. The link right below. It'll be on the replay. For those watching it live, go ahead and click on that. That'll take you straight to the Facebook page. Do it right now. You got 2 minutes to do it because Sister Brandy is going to welcome the new people, and you have to wait till next week. And ain't no guarantee. It might be a week after that. Then Christmas rolling around. It might be a week after that. So you got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to click that link below, livevirtualnetworking.com. Click that link below. Go to the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group. Go ahead and click I want to join. Click it 2-3 times to make sure Sister Brandy see your name. Give her enough time to kind of look for it. Make sure you're not crazy. Because I tell you, I've been on Periscope, and I didn't know what a troll was until I got on Periscope and some of these live feeds and watching other people, and it got trolls. People that just get on. They just devils. They just get on just to say crazy stuff, call a speaker stupid. I mean, unless that's their purpose in life, and obviously it is, then that's just crazy. So if we got any trolls out there, we don't welcome you. Don't get me wrong. Don't get the thing twisted. We don't welcome you. That's why Sister Brandy got to go through and make sure that you're not doing nothing crazy on your Facebook page, right? Doing anything crazy. We don't accept people who don't have any information on their Facebook page. You don't want us to know who you are, but you trying to get in our house. This is our house, right? This is our house. We're inviting you, open invitation, but we're going to stop you at the door and check you out and look at you up and down, check you out and turn around and see what car you rolled up in and see who you got with you and all that kind of stuff. Your profile is who you got with you. And if you got some crazy folks with you, then that's all right. There's a whole lot of the programs you can, join, and they like that kind of stuff, right? They just so happy you showed up. They desperate. You can't be desperate and build wealth because you'll lose more times than you win, and then you'll quit, right? Because you have the wrong mindset. So with that being said, let's go to our courage coach. Let gave him a little time and to warm up and see what word the Lord got for us through our brother. So let's go ahead and just see. So, courage coach, you there? You still with us, courage coach?
Is he still there, Brother Daryl?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is he still there?
At
the bottom, who you see down there?
I think I'm on mute. I think I'm on mute. I'm like, I ain't got nothing for you. You don't need no courage. You got this. Oh, Brother Daryl, thank you so much. A lot of what you said, it's interesting. Some of the things that you were saying and sharing with everybody just a moment ago really kind of feeds into it. So I was really over here like, wow, that was awesome to show how VLR works through men and women for the benefit of men and women. A couple things I want to deal with. I'm reading a couple. I'm studying one book and doing some work on one book, and then one book I'm actually just reading and learning some new things from. So those of you that's just joining us, I am Rodney Assad Muhammad, your courage coach. And first thing I want to do is I'm going to read from Message of the Black Man. I'm going to throw a quick throw up because I don't need. There's something else going on with this I don't need people to see right now. But I want to read something just really quick from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, words of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Message of the Black Man in America. And then I'm going to read something from another book. So just kind of bear with me for a moment, just a brief moment, and then we'll get into this. This is the Honorable Elijah Muhammad right now. He says, the poor slave, this is in the chapter called Land of Our Own and Qualifications. It says, a nation of our own. It said, the poor slave, after his masters let him go free, his first problem to solve was securing a home of his own for the first time. He must now do for self. Master is no longer responsible for him. He must solve his own problems. He must now realize that he must work hard to be equal to other nations. He must also remember that justice and righteousness is his defense, and wickedness his enemy, and the downfall of his government and his people. And last couple points. He said he must learn to make friends and to protect himself against enemies. He must dig into the earth for her rich treasures. He must now seek the friendship of other nations to do business with them and to trade product for product. But if the slave is lazy, he will always be the slave for another. No nation respects a beggar. All right, that's the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. All right, now I'm gonna read from a book that my business partner, very powerful person. I'm not gonna give him up right now, but gave me something the other day as a jewel to read, and it's called The Master. It's from the Master Key System. Master Key System. Very hard to find this work right here, but it's called The Master Key System by Charles Haanel. And I want to read a couple pieces. This one's part 10, study questions with answers. I'm going to read a couple pieces, and I got two more pieces, one more piece to read, and then we'll go into it. It says, what is wealth? Wealth is the offspring of power. Of what value are possessions? Possessions are of value only as they confer power. Of what value is a knowledge of cause and effect? It enables men to plan courageously and execute fearlessly. And I want to read one more piece here from page 64. There's a couple parts here I want to read for you all, and this is it. This part 16 says, wealth is the product of labor. Capital is an effect, not a cause. A servant, not a master. A means, not an end. The most commonly accepted definition of wealth is that it consists of all useful and agreeable things which possess exchange value. It is this exchange value which is the predominant characteristic of wealth. When we consider the small addition made by wealth to the happiness of the possessor, we find that the true value consists not in its utility, but in its exchange. This exchange value makes it a medium for securing the things of real value whereby our ideals may be realized. Wealth should then never be desired as an end, but simply as a means of accomplishing an end. Success is contingent upon a higher ideal than the mere accumulation of riches, and he who aspires to such success must formulate an ideal for which he is willing to strive. So why I wanted to read that is because here's the ultimate thing. It's really in here. Wealth is a mindset. It's something, it's not the actual accumulation of riches, it's the ideal of wanting to see something in reality. And so he said, Allah gives man what man strives for. God gives man what man strives for. And so the question we have to ask ourselves every day, every moment is, what am I striving for? Am I striving for filthy lucre? Am I striving for just power for ego's sake? Am I striving for things, a TV, a car, a couch, a big house, fancy clothes? What is it that we're striving for? If that striving is something that's a very lofty and high civilized ideal, the advancement of society, the betterment of people, then that ideal can gain real serious traction. See, the physical things will go away. This book at some point will deteriorate. I'm actually going to, Allah bless me just now, just to find an old bookstore here. They have antique books, and they have 3 floors of antique books. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to end up buying another suitcase because I already know what's about to happen when I get to that bookstore tomorrow. It's about to be on and popping. and I'm looking for the rare jewels. I mean, I just went to their website, Brother Daryl. They have books right now that are $300 and $400 for an old book. This is that kind of bookstore. So I'm not talking about, hey, I went to a board, they got an old book section. Nah. And so we're going to go in on that. But what I want to share with you all on this is this. What are we striving for? What's your idea? What's your ideals? What is that you really, really, really want to see in reality that will help move society forward, move the people forward? See, we're not doing this. We're not talking about black wealth empowerment for the for the sheer sake of lifting ourselves up or trying to sound intelligent, smart. Oh, look what I learned. Let me share this with you. No, 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 no. We're doing this because we want to see people grow. We want to see ourselves grow and develop, not for just self's sake, but for society's sake. See, if I can grow, I can help other people grow. If other people can grow, they can help other people grow. See, this is a movement. You've been hearing right now with the boycott Christmas and up with Jesus, down with Santa, and moving the way forward. You know, it's about unity and growth, but not growth for vanity's sake. It's growth for society's sake, for the human being's sake. That if each and every one of us can touch somebody else in a powerful, empowered, and uplifting way. See, there's a duty for the civilized. It's to teach and train the uncivilized civilization, give them a higher quality of life, right? Teach them the science of everything in life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, right? To really push society forward in an empowering way. And I'll leave you with this part. You know, if you ever watched the Star Wars series, you know, it's called The Force, right? The Force. And it's the Force, and it's the dark side of the Force. And if you really listen to it, listen to it very carefully, the dark side of the Force. That means the Force is fine, but there's also a dark side of it. One single force, but there's a dark side of it. Well, at one point there was one being, and we had a brown germ, the dark side of that force. And what do you have a leaning towards? Do you have a leaning towards helping people, to uplifting people, to encouraging and inspiring people? Or do we want to choose the other side, the dark side of that force? We all have power. We all have ability, right? And just like I just read, that really it's about the gaining of power. You really want to gain power, not for ego's sake, but so we can use it for the light side, the good side, the empowering side. And that's where the wealth's going to come out of, not the acquiring of things. That will come because the universe is full of stuff. It was here when you got here. It'll be here long after we're gone. Stuff is already here. We're not trying to get stuff. We're trying to help people to see that there's another way to do this. And I'm telling you, that way is to uplift other people. If you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want. I am Rodney Asad Muhammad, your courage coach. Remember, no matter what else you do in life, you must always remember to cultivate the courage to roar. Brother Daryl, back over to you, sir.
All right, all right. Well, thank you very much, Courage Coach. As always, a job well done. Job well done, brother and sister. He gave you some of the key, right? Some of the key, the master key system. There you go. The master key system, brother and sister. You're not going to get that information just anywhere. Just trust me. Don't waste your time. You're not going to get it anywhere. You're not going to get the Courage Coach to give you that what's that 5-minute inspiration. 5 minutes, just boom, that's what you need. If you don't have 5 minutes to make things happen, then you're not going to do you any good. And I'm not going to do you any good, right? Make you a good steward over a little thing, I'll make you master over much. That's how the universe works, brothers and sisters. We are giving you keys you need to crack open the safe of God's bountifulness. Help somebody. See, the enemy can only show you how to make money. He's not going to show you how to and give you the universal tools and keys, right, and language that you need to crack open the universe. Once you do that, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan tells us the universe or God cannot resist himself, right? He cannot hold back the blessings once we can reach up to where he is and crack open the safe. So that's what you just heard right there, brothers and sisters. And that's just the tip on the iceberg. That's the tip of the iceberg. We'll have to have this broadcast for 100 years for you to get everything you need. Brothers and sisters, this is not for you to try to get everything you need from this broadcast. This is here to prick your conscience, right? This is here to take the lid off of your thinking, right? To touch that spirit inside of you that God put in all of us. Right? How do you know he put in all of us, Daryl? Because we outswam 500 million other firms to be born. That's why I know he put it in all of us. You just need the right word to strike that in you, and then you'll go out looking for that which is natural for you. And what is that? That's empowerment. That is empowerment. So thank you very much, Courage Coach. You did it, brother. You did it, man. Sure appreciate you. And if you missed it, but you can go back and watch the replay. All right. For those that got the email registration confirmation, that link in there, you can just keep on clicking that. You can just keep on clicking that link. Tomorrow, the next day, it'll come back to the broadcast, and you'll be able to watch it. See, that's a clue. That's a hint. Keep all your emails, and you'll have, all links to all the previous broadcasts. Or you can go to our YouTube channel, right? Just Google in there, go to YouTube, and YouTube Black Wealth Empowerment, and you'll see you'll see a list and a list and a list. Social media expert, that people spend more time watching YouTube than they do watching TV, right? More people watch YouTube than TV. That's the trend, right? And we've already 62 broadcasts in. So whenever they show up, Brother Rodney is there waiting for him. Brother Daryl be there waiting for him. And our Sister Brandy be waiting for him with boxes and stuff in the background. and Baker number 2 running around. Let's swing over to Sister Brandy. Let's see what happens to Sister Brandy in a private, exclusive Facebook group as we close in on this hour of power. Back to you, Sister Brandy.
Yes, sir, Brother Daryl. Okay, give me just 1 second. Just had to let a friend of mine know she was interested in joining the Black Wealth Empowerment, so I just had to let her know how to jump on the line and get on with us. Okay, so officially, we have the #1 A student, which is Sister Jennifer Muhammad. She is right in line. She's in action. Let me tell you what she has posted a whole lot of stuff. I'm trying to follow up and approve everything. It's so much stuff. I think Brother Rodney needs to take that job back, but that's okay until he does. I'll be here. Sister Jennifer and Brother Darren send the greetings to the BWE. Brother Darren and Sister Jennifer, once again from Phoenix, Arizona, Muhammad's Mosque number 32, and their experience has been in customer service, in the field of customer service, for over 17 years. Also, they're in the process of writing a book, and it's in its infancy stage, but hopefully will start to blossom a lot faster and very soon. Sister Jennifer. She also stated from Brother Daryl, this is not a moment, but a movement. All right, let's keep going. Let's scroll up here. We have Sister Denise Renee Muhammad, and she is checking in from Houston, Texas, and she sends the greetings, Sister Denise Renee Muhammad, once again from Muhammad's Mosque number 45, Houston, Texas, and she's a lifestyle consultant and soul purpose consultant. She didn't add that part, but I'll add it for her. And so what they offer is botanically based skincare and wellness products. Sister Denise.soulpurpose.net is her website. Thank you for putting your information in. Sister Felicia Muhammad, I believe she's coming out of Chicago. She didn't give us the exacts, but I believe she's coming out of Mosque Mariam, and she is a spiritual life and business transformation facilitator. She empowers you with the tools to transform some piece of baggage weighing you down into health, love, and wealth. As a result, you will feel more positive energy so you can focus, get things done, and you are closer to completely being in your life purpose. And she has her website listed as well, powerofoneness.com. Thanks, Sister Felicia Muhammad. We have Sister Jennifer again. Once again, I told you she's an A+ student. She is just typing in everything that you all have said so far. Sister Jennifer has put, if I can grow, that's from Brother Rodney, if I can grow, I can help other people grow as well. Let me slide on up real quick. Sister Felicia sends the greetings. Sister Jennifer again, she posted what Brother Rodney said. And I have one more approval, and I believe, let's see if it's Sister Jennifer. There it is, Sister Jennifer again, quoting what Brother Daryl had just stated. So yeah, praise be to Allah, Brother Daryl. The believers are active. They are online. They are chiming in. They are making sure that they are a part of the success of Black Wealth Empowerment. I will send it back over to you.
All right, let's go ahead and welcome the new members, and then we'll go into the wrap-up of this broadcast.
Yes, sir. So I went through the process of going and checking some of the members, and so as you stated, I went from bottom up, and I just have a couple people at this point that I'm going to approve. The other ones I'll come back and approve by next week. And so we have right now, I have my little list. Brother Robert, and some people don't have their information online, so unless I befriend them, I can't actually see. So I just have Brother Robert right now, and one more person, Brother Manir, Shabazz. Those two I've approved at this point. The rest we'll jump back on later and approve. So believers, make sure you take the time out to welcome the few new members that we have confirmed, and welcome them to the Black Wealth Empowerment page. Brother Darrell, sending it back to you.
Okay, all right, sister. Go ahead and improve Ellen, Kimberly, and Shaquita, because I checked all them in for Yida, for whatever name, Fayadell or whatever her name is. Okay. Go ahead and approve those, and I did look at those earlier, right? So go ahead and improve.
Awesome. So glad we help each other out. One falls down, the other one jumps up. Go ahead, Brother Darrell. Rock out.
All right, definitely. All right, members, remember, go in and personally, for each one of them, click comment under their name and send them a personal welcome. Personal welcome, and whatever some encouraging words, you know. Post your information, welcome, reach out to me if you have questions about the group, or post your business in the group. We're here to network and circulate the black dollar, whatever the case may be. Just go ahead and type that in on each person. Under each name, hit comment, right? Click comment and put their information in, all right? If you follow the instructions that we give you here on Black Wealth Empowerment, you'll be learning stuff that you don't even know you'll learn. You'll be learning social media etiquette. You'll be learning how to use it's called social media. Social media. Social media. Just like TV's media, it's like radio's media, just like it's print media, it's media. Meaning that you can use it for the same way and for the same purpose that people spend thousands of dollars, millions of dollars on what? Commercials for Super Bowl. All right. So, brothers and sisters, welcome. Going into the last 15 minutes of the broadcast, we want to talk about now the theme of this broadcast that it has been for several months now. Prior to October, I think probably about September, we changed the theme and we adopted the theme of justice or else, but with an economic spin on it, right? Justice or else with an economic spin on it. And we've accepted or we also incorporated the subphrase that we got after the Justice or Else 20th anniversary of the Million Man March, which is not a moment but a movement, right? Not a moment but a movement. Brothers and sisters, you know, this time that we're living in is very serious for black people. It's very serious for America. You know, it's very interesting, and I'll just say this in my commentary, then I'll give you some bullet points here. You know, as long as crime was confined to the hood, as long as drugs was confined to the hood, as long as our condition, right, as black people, was confined to the hood, America, meaning everybody outside the hood, right, whose minds were outside the hood, they were okay with it. It was okay. But that has changed over the last 20, 30 years, brothers and sisters, right? That has changed. Now it has gotten so compact in our community, now it's bleeding over into the greater society, right? See, so now it's affecting everybody. Now this social condition is affecting everybody. Now the economic situation is affecting everybody. As long as black folks stay poor, it's okay. But now white folks are becoming poor. It's okay as long as black folks are unemployed 2 times what they tell us the national average is, right? It's okay as long as we're underemployed, right? Meaning you got a job, but at a low education. It's okay, but now it's those folks. Now it's the greater society. And you know what happens when that happens? Right? Every man for himself and God for us all. Every start trying to grab the resources and hoard them. That's why Black Wealth Empowerment, this broadcast, is so very, very important. Because those people that we learn from, Brother Courage Coach and I, myself and others in our space, those people are not going to come to you. Those people are not going to bring their seminars to the hood. They're not bringing their seminars to the church. They just come to the church when it's time to vote, but they're not trying to empower black people. We have to go get the information and bring it here to this platform for us. And so I say for us. See, we're giving you what you need as a black person in America, not just, it's the same information with a black face. That's not what we do here, right? We not just black folks, like a black school. I go to a black school, but it's just black teachers teaching you about George Washington. What's the difference? Right? We're not doing that. We're teaching you and giving you what you need in the context that you need it in, a black person in America, right? So this is a specific prescription for you and I as black people. That's why it's called Black Wealth Empowerment. So that can run off the folks that say, why I gotta be black? Why can't be everybody? Why you gotta distinguish? Okay, well, good. Then those don't need to come. But those that say, oh man, that's what's up. Black wealth and empowerment, we give you 3 chances to strike out, right? Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3. But if you don't strike out, you might hit each one of those, get 3 hits. The bases are loaded, baby. So now Courage Coach and myself and Sister Brandy, we're going to hit it out the park. It's not that, the question is not if it's going to be a home run. The question is it's going to be a grand slam or not, right? So that's what we're doing here. We're giving it to you in a language that we as a people can understand and can resonate. The economic justice or else. Ain't nobody asking for economic justice. Ain't nobody asking for justice but black people. As if we the only one that don't get justice, right? But our problem has been for so long. It's enough is enough, sister. And now is the time for you and I to get our heads clear, right? Rub eyes so we can see a little bit, right? So we want to talk about economic justice or else. Economic justice or else, right? Now, let me just say, I was so proud, Sister Brandy. I was so proud of our brothers and our sisters in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? When they shut down Black Friday. And I kind of chuckled and laughed, Courage Coach. I said, wow, I thought we was telling black folks not to shop on Friday. Chicago shut, white folks couldn't even shop in Chicago on Friday. I saw a picture on Facebook, not a little white girl, but a white woman was crying because she couldn't get her family in the store. But sisters, let me just share with you what I saw in that. All right? Because as we are taught, all of us together make up Allah. Meaning, if all of us get together, we'll see a full, complete picture of what's going on around us. Right? It just won't be what I see. But let me just tell you what I saw that it hit me. I said, wow, Courage Coach. I said, what we are experiencing, brothers and sisters, and this is for the Black Wealth Empowerment. Because, see, you got to look at what you see, right? And a doctor can look at it and see what medical effect it will have, right? A social scientist will see what social effect it have on. If your piece and part of your paradigm is personal wealth and empowerment of the community financially, then you got to look at it from that perspective. And this is what I saw. You know what I saw, brothers and sisters? I saw Friday being the beginning of a social economic shift. Social economic shift. Social economic shift. Black people, right, taking their economics and shifting. This is just phase 1. Now, don't think the party over after Christmas. Now we go back to our old ways. No. That's not what time it is. It's about a social economic shift. That's what you saw taking place in Chicago, in other places in the country. Brothers and sisters, we here at Black Wealth Empowerment, we have to recognize that's what's going on, and then we have to take our rightful position. What is that, Daryl? That I'm going to be a part of this social economic shift. And how do you do that? You do that by, here's step number one. You have to be aware of your finances. You have to be aware of your money. Take the emotion out of it. It's not good or bad. Oh, Lord, I ain't got no money. Oh, Lord, Daryl told me to fill this out. Man, oh, Lord, I'm just broke. You got to counter that conversation. Tell it to shut up. Take the emotion out of your finances, right? Take the emotion out of it and look at your money. Look at what you have. Instead of having that negative feeling, right? And Coach will tell you there's no such thing as negative feeling, but that lower degree of positive energy, right? Instead of saying, be thankful. Thank God for the little money you got. Thank Him. When you look at your income and look at your bills, you praise the income. You thank God for the income. And then you ask God to give you the wisdom to take that and make the most with it. So number one, you have to start tracking your money. We're talking about this is what you need to do for the next 25 days. Do this for the next 25 days. Write it down. Every day, touch your money. Right? Benny Hinn, Courage Coach, and all them want to touch you. Touch your money. Touch your money. Write your bill down. Touch your bills. Put your hands on your bill. Touch it. And I'm saying that very seriously, not in a spooky way. Right? One of the scientists say, one of the scholars say, the success gurus, if you will, say, Courage Coach, where energy, what it say, where attention goes, energy flows. So get your bills every day. For the next 25 days, this is my challenge to me and my challenge to you. Touch your money. I don't mean touch it when you take it out your pocket and put it on the dresser. That don't count. All right? We're talking about take a bill and just open it and look at it. And then practice the thankfulness. Say, I'm thankful. Before the negative thought comes in your mind that you have to counter, when you're walking up to your bill, say, I just thank you for this cable bill. I just thank you for this cell phone bill. That's a lifestyle bill. That's not a lifestyle bill, not a living expense. Say, I thank you, God. I thank you. I thank you for this bill. I thank you for it. And you just open it up and just look at it and put it back. Now, of course, if it's due, you need to pay for it. But we just need to touch it more, right? You need to you need to touch it more. Right? It needs to become less of a stranger. See how you treat your finances? That's how your finances treat you. You try to avoid this, guess what happened when you need it? It's trying to avoid you. You ain't show it no love ahead of time, guess when you need it? It ain't going to show you no love. That's just how the universe works. That's why you got to give before you get. All right? So number one, track your money. Track your money. Track your money. Do you know where your money is? Old folks say, you got to have a clue. You might not have the exact dollar amount that goes to your water bill, that goes to your gas bill, that goes to your insurance. You only know it when you write it, but you cuss it, and as soon as it's out of your sight, you forget about how much your expenses are. Do you know where your money is? Because if you don't know where it is, I bet you the enemy knows where it's at, because he's trying to get it from you. You got to know where your money is. Where's your money? Where is it going? Who's getting it? Right? Who is it that you have to give it to, and who taking it from you? The cable man taking it from you. Courage Coach told you on some previous broadcasts, he didn't have cable for a while. I didn't have cable for about 6 months because I don't watch TV. I got this old basic cable. All I got is regular local channels and HBO and the shopping network, and that's it. I have BET. I ain't got TV One because that ain't the basic. That wasn't part of the basic program. I got cable because it was cheaper to get cable because I needed the internet for these broadcasts, and it's cheaper to bundle it together than if I got internet by myself, right? So that's why I got cable. That's why I got cable. But if I can get internet without cable, man, please, I'll drop that cable in a minute and go in my mama's house and watch cable, right? But anyway, where is your money? You know where your children at. If you're a good parent, you know where your children are. Money is your child. Money is like your children. You produced it, right? You went out and worked for it. You produced it. That's your child. We just let our money children just run wild. Anybody come and swoop it away and take them off and use it for their purpose. Yo, children, I mean, we got to do better, brothers and sisters. That's what you do the last 25 days. Last 25 days. Organize. It starts with your money. But like Coach say, then it expands. Now you need to organize all your resources, right? Now you need to organize your time. You need to organize everything, your emotions, right? Your feelings. You just need to organize everything. So these last 25 days, as we wrap up this broadcast, you have 25 days, brothers and sisters. 25 days, right? You're doing all the 25th day of Christmas and all that. You count that. You do the 25 days of your money. How about that? Write a song on that. Somebody that can write a song. You're right. Count down. Look at your money, because you can't wait until the 1st. If you got in your mind you wait until January 1st, then you're not thinking right. You'll never be wealthy in any area of your life. Ask God to give you, I got 25 days to go ahead and lock this baby down. I got 25 days to go ahead and organize stuff. I got 25 days to go ahead and see where, there is no day off, brother and sister. You don't have no day off from life. Right? You don't have no day off in life. You hope to wake up every day for a whole lot of years. So this Saturday and Sunday stuff, that's only confined to your job. That's only confined to you trading time, helping out somebody else's dream of business and heirship to their children. Right? That's the only time you think in Saturday and Sunday. Other than that, every day is a day that God has given you for you to fulfill and live your dreams, your financial dreams. There is no day off when it comes to that. There is no day off. They don't start running commercials for your money. If you drive your car every day, it's burning up gas every day. So how we don't do these things? So 25 days, brothers and sisters, is a day to get your mind right. If you think you got it right, well, good, notch it up some. I'm notching it up some. Just finished reading the book, The Second Chance, right? So Coach reading the book. He not talking about 25 January 1st, man, I'm about to blow up. I'm about to make this thing happen, man. January 1st, I'm about to get it. Coach reading books now. And you just show up to the broadcast and think you doing something. You ain't doing nothing but fooling yourself. Brothers and sisters, use these next 25 days to touch your money every day for the next 25 days. Touch your financial reality for the next 25 days. Touch your bills every day for another 25 days. Lower that resistance that you have of dealing with your financial reality. Because if you ignore it and don't deal with it, eventually it becomes so overwhelming, you'll have no choice. And then it'll be so big, you wouldn't have a clue on what to do. All right? So that's the economic justice or else piece for tonight. We want to thank you for being here. Hopefully you got something good from it. Share it, share it, share it. I'm going to swing it over to Courage Coach for his final comments and Sister Brandy. And I'll close out because I got a website for you that you need to go to so you can get ready to go to work these next 25 days so you can manifest January 1, not just getting started January 1. Courage Coach, back over to you.
Just getting started. Like if you was born, like you just got born the other day and you was like, oh, it's a baby, and you like on the broadcast, just getting started. Because that's the only thing I'm going to accept. Now, here's the one thing, brother. I'm so glad you went there. Oh, man, we this should have been a 2-hour piece today. I knew you was going to go there. We should have been 2 hours. I think we're going to have to plan a special broadcast. What we're going to do is, Brother Daryl, I want to wrap the year up. Sister Brandy, I want to wrap the year up. If we can do this, wrap the year up, we just want to get all in their business, all in your business, all in my business, all in our business. I want to get in there, and I have some things I just really want to just get off my chest, get out my heart, get out of my mind, Brother Daryl. I want to go in so hard. I want to really be crying at the end of that broadcast. I want us all in full tears that we've neglected our duty to ourselves, our families, our nation, most importantly, our God. We've been derelict in duty. We've been derelict in duty. And I want to really go in and just get this out. And so Daryl, brother Daryl, thank you for saying those things you shared. I'll tell you this. I have a publishing company. Me and my business partner, we created a little over a year or so ago, my 20 something, almost 20, almost 2 years ago, which is awesome. Publishing company doing some very powerful things by Allah's permission. And we have this, this office, and we got our stuff written on the walls and all these things and things we need to get done and things working on projects are going to be done in the future and things like that. And because we write history in advance, you know that, right? And so anyway, I put on there, hey, we got to do the business structure, LLCs and all that stuff. Now, I had neglected to actually do it for many, many months. All right. Now, why is because I just figured I procrastinated. And so anyway, a couple projects are coming up. They're major projects, and it put it on my mind. Allah put it on my mind because the minister put it on my mind to just go ahead and make that happen. Because not doing so can really block you from your future, your destiny. Not doing it. And so, Brother Daryl, I went ahead and did it all online. It was quick and easy. It was simple. It's in Arizona, so they make it real easy. It don't cost you like $50 to do it. You ain't got to do a whole bunch of stuff. You're done. Right. And also, one last piece, Brother Daryl, I set up a bank account, right, online. I got a bank account. Now, normally I don't do traditional banks, so I went to a credit union because I just want to just have some place to store money. I like to have multiple places to store money, right? Just put money in different places that you don't have easy access to just to store it. Why not? And so anyway, I went to online and did the accounts, and I did a checking in and a savings. Now I don't write checks and that kind of stuff, but checking in and savings account. But what I did is I actually did it twice by accident. Right, and I had to fund the accounts. So I put a certain amount that I wanted to fund both the accounts with, and I thought it didn't take, so I did it a second time. Now, I went to the bank the other day to actually put some money in it, because I believe in the 70-10-10-10 principle that we talked about on the previous broadcast. And she said, which account? And I smiled. I smiled. I said, I got 4 different accounts. I said, let's spread it across the board. You know how those people who gamble, he said, let's spread that out. Let's spread that out across the numbers right there, right? Not that I've done it, but I'm just saying I've heard that on TV before. And so, spread that out. And so I said, spread that out across all 4 accounts. He said, well, you want a debit card? I said, go and give me a debit card so make it easy for me to put money in the ATM, right? And so she was like, okay, which one? Which account? I started smiling again. I said, which account do I want? That's so awesome. I like that sound of that. And so here's the point, brothers and sisters. Even a mistake, I started putting money in accounts that were mistakes, right? And so what I've done is this. She said, you got 4 accounts, these mistakes. I put money in all of them, right? Just spread it all out. Now, one of the reasons why I'm telling you all this is this. Do it now. Brother Daryl just gave you some move-out instructions. Do it now, all right? Do it now. And so, Brother Daryl, I'm not going to go into anything deeper. I know we're already over time and whatnot, but I just wanted to share with you all. I'm telling you, your destiny, our lives, your happiness is really right there, but you just got to do it and do it now. Don't have to wait for some magical date of January the 1st to be. Don't resolve right now that you're going to do something different with your lives, right? And so I hope we can, Brother Daryl, at the end of the year, we can do that broadcast and also do a year-end check-in. What have we accomplished over this last year? Calendar year. What have we accomplished? What have we done? This person, maybe we can do what Black Wealth Empowerment has done for me. You, Brother Daryl, Sister Brandy, what transformation changes? Some stuff has been some shakeups, right? But it's been good shakeups. These things are necessary. And we want to show our successes, our failures, and our transformations, those things that have changed in our lives, so people can see this is real. We're not sitting here as lords over you. We have real stuff going on, real lives, lost successes, wins, losses, but that's called business. I'm Rodney Assad Muhammad, your Courage Coach. I thank you all for joining us. Cultivate the courage to roll. I'm going to swing it over to Sister Brandy.
All right, praise be to Allah. Brother Daryl, Brother Rodney, you have inspired me this evening. I know you inspired everybody else with Black Wealth Empowerment because the believers are alive and in action. All those comments and statements that you have made, they have been putting it in. They have been walking in the new gas. We, on behalf of the members, because I am a member, would like to say, Brother Daryl Muhammad, we applaud you. Brother Rodney Muhammad, we applaud you. And for the record, this evening, I think that Brother Daryl was the Courage Coach. I'm just saying, hands up. That's all I have to say about that one right there. This evening, Brother Daryl, you took it. Took one for the team. Praise be to Allah. All right. Once again, I am Sister Brandy Muhammad, your membership coordinator. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and jump online. You can always find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those nice sites, and we can always dialogue. As you see, throughout the week, there's constant information being shared, so follow up with those individuals. If you have questions, if you want more information about what's going on in the different believers and members pages, go ahead and jump on there and communicate with the believers, because each week that we're here is not just on Sundays that we're here throughout the week as well. So many of the members are jumping online, putting their information in, talking about just a variety of things. Also, history is being shared. People talking about their different businesses. So please, family, feel free to take the time out to include your information. Let us know what's going on. As Brother Daryl said, if you're not able to catch us live, catch us on the replay. We're here. And don't forget, Brother Daryl is live every week, every single day, I believe, on Periscope at 12 noon. I think it's 12 noon my time, so it might be 11 his time. Whatever it is, find us. Brother Rodney is online every single day with some quote and some message. But praise be to Allah, we are excited. Thank you all, Brother Daryl, Brother Rodney. Thank you, members of the Black Wealth Empowerment, for being part of our process as well. We love you and appreciate you. May Allah continue to bless each and every one of you. I look forward to seeing you all next week. Well, maybe not really seeing you, but hearing you, feeling your great energy next week. Have a great day. Assalamu alaikum.
All right. Well, thank you, Sister Brandy. That's our membership coordinator, Sister Brandy. And she's moving and shaking and moving, so that's good. Brothers and sisters, once again, thank you for being here. We appreciate you for being here. We treat you as a gift from God of your time for being here. That's why you see we give so hard. We love hard here, and we give with so much passion and so much energy, you know, and we show up to give, right? We show up to give. So we're trying to be the best example of what we all should be. Show up to give. Even when you're a student, show up to give. Show up to give, brothers and sisters. Here, make a note of this, all right? Because I'm telling you, we're going to be the premier group as far as economic justice is concerned, right? Because it's going in our direction. All of us in business and entrepreneurship, see, now it's shifting in our direction, right? If it's, as long as it stayed in that little spiritual lane, that kind of, you know, kept some of us, you know, kind of that ain't our thing, right? But now it's coming towards economics, brothers and sisters. Now it's coming towards business. Now it's coming towards our economy. See, so we need to get excited. You can't say you in business and now you see the money truck starting to turn and get off the exit going the other way and get on the interest ramp coming your way. You gotta. I'm trying to tell you, it's coming. So get ready. Whatever you doing, you need to hurry up. Whatever I'm doing, we need to hurry up, brothers and sisters. So write this number down, right? Because I'm telling you, we're getting in that point in time, Brother Rodney aside. It ain't gonna be like the '60s. There ain't no movement like the '60s. Right? Where you be able to sit along the sideline and let all of us go and put our bodies on the line and go and get some of this freedom, and then you show up to benefit from it. I don't think it's going to be that way this time. You're going to get what you invest, right? That's why you got to share this message, brothers and sisters. Mr. Farrakhan said we can't say they're disbelievers if we never brought them the message so they can decide if they believe or not. That's our job. That's your job, right? Sister Jennifer, all that are here, is your job to click and share throughout the week. Click and share, right? So write this down: theablenetwork.com, theablenetwork.com, theablenetwork.com. Brothers and sisters, you know the way this enemy going. 10 minutes out. The way this enemy going with this food, you might as well get ready now. You ain't gonna be able to eat and survive without disease unless you get the food from us, unless you get it from the nation. They done approved, Brother Rodney aside, the doggone salmon can be genetically modified, right? So you can't even eat salmon no more. But the Able got your chicken, got your lamb, got your bread, got your coffee, and got your fish. And then we got the beans from the farm. Sooner or later, if you want to live now, if you don't want to live, then, you know, don't worry about it. But if you want to live, because you need as much time as possible to build wealth, because you're going to have some setbacks, right? You're going to have some setbacks, so you need to get as much time as you can on your side. And you can only do that by eating right and thinking right. Go to theablenetwork.com and start buying your food there. It's only too expensive if you try to buy it yourself. But if you pool your resources, brothers and sisters, you can afford anything. So with that being said, we love you. We'll see you next week. And get ready for that special end of the year BWE extended edition. Brother Rodney want it, that's what it is. Extended edition. And we'll organize it and make it special. And we're going to put it out enough time for you to go ahead and invite some people. And we're going to hold you accountable to how many guests you bring in. Right? That's what time it is. It's accountability time. And that's how you're going to build wealth for you, your family, your community. As always, we'll see you at the top, brothers and sisters, because we're giving what you need to get there, not from the top. Right? Because you, your family, but most important, our suffering people need your very best. See you next time. Take care and God bless.